Let me tell you the truth. Bruce Lee is one of the most aesthetic individuals on earth, with a phenomenal and highly functional physique, unlike bodybuilders. Today, I am going to break down his physique and how to exactly accomplish the same look. When you take a look at his physique over here, he has got wide shoulders, chest, decent forearms. Best of all is his abs. He has extremely prominent abdominal muscle. Let's not forget about his lats and his neck. Not so many people recognize this, but Bruce Lee has decent neck, which further accentuate his masculine look. This is the list of muscle that you need to prioritize. Bruce Lee has massive abs because he trained them every single day. I also incorporated this into my workout routine and I felt phenomenal. You do not need to be concerned about the recovery because it only takes around 12 to 24 hours for your abs to be fully recovered. Some days, Bruce Lee actually trained abs multiple times a day. Personally, this is my routine. I would do one hard abs session followed by a light abs session. The next day, I would also box, swim, walk, jump rope, activities that would help strengthen my core muscle a little bit more. Prioritize compound lifts and then throw in some abs exercises at the end. Next, we got neck. Neck is the most overlooked muscle part on your body. It is the most significant for that aesthetic look, so you must train them at all costs. I strongly recommend training neck 3 times a week. When you are just starting out, train them without weight but with high repetition. When it comes to arm training, you must prioritize your side delts because your side delts make up that V taper look that Bruce Lee has. Lateral raise should take up 80% of your shoulders training because your front delts have already been trained through pressing movement. Talking about bicep and tricep, stick to the basics. Bicep curls, skull crushers, that's all you need. What about forearms? Bruce Lee had huge forearms and he did a lot of sets of wrist curl to failure. Number 4, chest and back. I think compound movements, they're extremely important in building that aesthetic look. Not only do they build accessory muscle parts like your arms and your forearms, also your delts, but they also strengthen your core. Pull-ups and weighted pull-ups are 2 of the most effective back exercise. You can also do horizontal row, but it is pretty hard on your lower back, so I would prioritize pull-ups, but let's not forget about them. In terms of chest, I think you only need 2 exercises. They are bench press and incline bench press. They are enough. But since I have some sort of wrist injury during the past few weeks, I've been doing dips instead of bench press. Lastly, we have got legs. You must train your legs because they account for 50% of your total body weight. Bruce Lee also trained legs for kicking power and he did squats. I strongly recommend doing squats and deadlift because they use every single muscle in your body and strengthen your core a little bit. Compound movements always work your core. But this is not to say that compound movements are enough for abs gain. You must also do the abs exercises. In the end, I have to mention diet and cardio because without these 2 things, you cannot build Bruce Lee's physique. A clean diet make you happier and you would be able to stick to the diet long term. Cardio drastically improve your cardiovascular system. These 2 things, diet and cardio, makes you leaner. Both will drastically help you build this Bruce Lee's physique. You gotta stick to the game plan and trust the process. That's all for today's videos. Thanks y'all for watching.